For those of you who know what this is, I don't think it needs any introduction. But for those of you who don't, allow me to introduce you to Whodunnit. ABC Whodunnit was a reality competition show that aired in the summer of 2013. It featured 13 unlucky guests, each competing for a shot to take home the $250,000 grand prize. Each week they were tasked to solve a fictitious murder, in which they would gather clues and evidence and ultimately state their case in front of the killer. But hold on, why was this show so great and why is it so fondly remembered? I think I have a couple ideas. The location of the show was really unique. It's Rue Manor, a mansion up in California. And the editors want to really make sure that you know this, because every episode you're treated to amazing B-roll footage, both inside and outside the mansion, that really helps seal the deal that this is a murderous mansion and a crazy game is afoot. Additionally, for those who remember, the music was phenomenal. It was intense, it was compelling, and very memorable, and it really helped set the mood of the whole show. Unfortunately, I can't play any of it for you here, but I have a link to the soundtrack in the description. As stated before, the show features 13 unlucky guests, where one of them is the killer, and the rest are trying to figure out who that is. They are Ronnie, Cam, Lindsay, Gino, Melina, Adriana, Sasha, Ulysses, Chris, Dawn, Dana, Sherry, Sherry, and Dante. What happened to Dante? We'll get to that in a bit. The mansion's butler, Giles, played by Gildart Jackson, is phenomenal. He's funny, he's creepy, he's mysterious, and along with the setting and music, really tie the whole show together. There are a lot of questions behind Giles, namely, why is he here? While not a lot of those are answered, what we do know is that Giles has been hired by the killer, and actually, he's trapped inside the mansion. So the winner of the show not only wins the money, but gets to free Giles. Since this is a reality show, all the episodes follow a similar structure. In the beginning of each episode, there is a murder. After a murder occurs, Giles gathers the remaining guests and tells them which areas they can search for clues in order to build the best case. Generally, these areas are the crime scene, the last known whereabouts, and the morgue. Yes, this house is a morgue. They decide where they're going, break off into groups, and try to get the best information possible. Within each location are clues and details on how the murder took place. Once they're done looking for clues, they all come back together, strategize, share what they want to share, keep secret what they want to keep secret, and get ready for the next stage of the game. In this next stage of the game, the contestants compete in a challenge, not for immunity or safety, but for a key piece of evidence that helps them determine how the murder took place. Also, what the show doesn't tell you, but what you can kind of figure out along the way, is that every riddle in this challenge is also a key piece of evidence. So even if you don't win the challenge and get that major piece, you still have all these little pieces and clues that you could put together to form a story and to state your case to hopefully stay alive. After the cases have been submitted, the guests attend a dinner, in which Giles recites how the murders took place. Then, they learn their fate. Spared meant your case was adequate. But on the other hand, if you get a scared card, let's just say the killer may be visiting you. Once the remaining contestants receive their cards, the episode finally ends, where those who receive scare cards anxiously await their fate, each one hoping the other will die, not only ensuring their own life, but ensuring that they still have a shot at the $250,000 prize. One of the most frightening yet memorable aspects of the show were the kill shots and or death sequences. These were so cinematic and realistic that people actually thought contestants were dying on the show. While obviously that wasn't the case, at the time, these scenes were insane. The one that got the most public attention was the one where they lit a guy on fire, had him run through the house, and jump into a pool to end the scene. This made America go crazy at the time and had people asking the question, what is this show? Ultimately, the show is a product of its time, but I also think that it's stuck in that time. If you didn't watch the show back when it aired in the summer of 2013, you probably have no idea that it exists, and that's a real shame. If you're a fan of reality competition shows or true crime, I highly recommend this show. It's just so unique to anything on TV today. And the ambiance and atmosphere created was nuts. The killer would tweet you during the episodes, teasing and taunting you about who they were. Anyways, guys, that's pretty much all I have to say about Whodunnit for right now. This is by far one of my favorite reality competition shows of all time. I had so much fun making this video. So, yeah, if you have any fun memories about the show, please leave them in the comments. I'll take a look. And yeah, hope you enjoyed the video.